Hey, let's go. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. Hillside, 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 hillside. Check me out. Let's look. Leaving no doubt, going all in. Business and ladies keep calling. Look at my schedule, it's filled in. For the right price, we can make sense. Never been a fan of the hate. Protect myself thanks to the maker. On the grind, call it running routes. Moving real smooth while we counting paper.
Hillside, 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 hillside. Hillside, 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 hillside. What you know about them bears? All the ops we running through. Sylvan Hills, what it do? Winning, what we gonna do? I'm a ball hog, got swift attack. I've been a winner, I stick to that. Team player, been a Mac, recognize past, then get the sack. Bears grinding at the line of scrimmage. Do our thing, see the end zone. Fourth quarter, it's time to finish. We coming hard, bring the win home. Big hit energy, chewing up all the ops like raw bait. All for one, we fight together. Let's win conference, get all state. Game day and I feel fine. To the fight, we will ride. Sylvan Hills, Bill Black will feel better. Know the deal on that hillside, man. Hillside, 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 hillside. Hillside, 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 hillside. What you know about them bears? All the ops we running through. Sylvan Hills, what it do? Winning, what we gonna do?
Hello, Bears fans, and welcome to another week of Bears football here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we have available sponsorships all throughout this broadcast and our future broadcasts going forward. So if you are interested in taking advantage of these amazing sponsorship opportunities with the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, please go ahead and reach out to us on our Twitter profile, on our Facebook profile, or even on YouTube here in the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We would really appreciate it. And I'd also want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, who sponsors our halftime show. You'll be hearing about them more later. But please make sure you visit all three of their locations or visit them at akelscarpet1.com. That being said, I want to go ahead and introduce our team here tonight. I'm going to be your head broadcaster tonight, Jake Hall, and I'm with my good friend here, Dylan Davis. How's it going, Dylan?
It's good. I'm happy to be here. You couldn't ask for a better night for some high school football. Just picturesque weather. Just going to be a great night for high school football.
Absolutely. It feels amazing outside, and when you think of high school football on Friday nights in Arkansas, this is the type of weather you're picturing here on homecoming night here at Sylvan Hills Stadium. It's just a picture-perfect night, and I'm expecting to see some great football out of a team in Sylvan Hills who battled hard last week against Sheridan and just came up just short and trying to be the spoiler for their homecoming last week.
Yeah, like you said, it was really a phenomenal football game last week down at Sheridan. They come up just short of winning that one. Would have been a great win. First win for Coach JJ. Couldn't have thought of a better spot for it, but unfortunately they come up short. And, so you move on to next week here. You got your own homecoming here at home. There's always a special buzz in the stadium, in the field when it's homecoming night.
Let's go ahead and tune into our national anthem.
In the Sylvan Hills alma mater, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
great job by the Sylvan Hills band there. But let's go ahead and continue talking about last week. Last week, we say this every single week. The Bears continue to improve week in, week out, both sides of the football. And last week was an impressive performance on both sides of the ball. They moved the ball really well. The defense were getting stops and turnovers to start the game. Talk about starting fast, too. The offense started as fast as I've seen them start in the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, you've seen the improvements week to week. You touched on that. This team continues to get better. They continue to be more competitive in these football games. It just hasn't yet translated to the win column. But I think they have a really good chance tonight if they continue that on that improvement train and continue to get better. I think they have a really good chance to pick up their first win here tonight, and really would just be a great stage for it here on homecoming night.
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest improvements that I saw last week was in their young quarterback, Tyler Hampton. Talk about just letting it fly and being very accurate and timely with all of his passes. He was very impressive to watch march down the field continuously with the accompaniment of Malachi Sherwin in the backfield, who was running all over the place. It was honestly very impressive to watch, and I feel like Coach Houle was really letting Hampton move around with his legs more, and they were drawing out some designed runs for him, and I think that kind of helped open up some of the offense, and I expect to see more of that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you just see it. Tyler Hampton looks more and more comfortable every week. The offense starts to open up the more comfortable he gets. And, I think you're right. You touched on that. His legs are a real weapon, and the more that they can get him in space and allow him to use his athleticism, that's going to open some things up for him in the passing game, really just get his confidence going and make him an all-around better football player.
We mentioned the young quarterback, but overall, this is a pretty young squad on both sides of the ball. The defensive side of the ball has some very outstanding players in Malachi Summons and Kanye Williams and Riley Jablanowski and a few others up and down that defensive side of the ball. They were just flying to the quarterback, getting penetration. If it wasn't for a few just outstanding plays by the opposing quarterback that really just put the game away, the Bears probably would have came out with a win. It's unfortunate. But this defense has studs all over the place that are young and hungry and ready to get after it again here this week.
Yeah, and you've seen games when the offense is able to move the football, that defense really can lock in and can really keep you in some football games. So, and you mentioned the future is very bright on both sides of the football. But, Malachi Summons, I think he's a guy who's been, Defensive Player of the Week 3 or 4 times already this season. So, he's just a sophomore, someone who's going to continue to improve and get better, and it's just something that's exciting to see, and we're excited tonight to watch them another chance here tonight.
So the Bears are looking to get their first win on the season and their first win under new head coach Houle in this new era of football here for the Bears. And Jacksonville Titans are looking to do the same, as they are winless, including last season. They have yet to win a game, and they're coached by head coach Eric Allen. He's looking to get this squad turned around and try to get a win under his belt too, and try to get a win for the Titans.
Yeah, it's been tough for the football program there in Jacksonville the last few years. Had some coaching turnover, and just really tough to get things going. So they're obviously struggling this season as well, just like Sylvan Hills is. This is an opportunity for both teams to come out and really get better and start to get some positive momentum moving forward in this season. But we obviously hope that the Bears can come out here homecoming night and win a football game that we really feel that they should win.
The way that I saw the Bears play last week, if they could get a win here, who knows? They might be able to turn around, right the ship, and come out and squeak out a few more wins later on down the road, and who knows what might happen. I'm just excited to see what Coach Houle is building here as a program wise, and it's going to be impressive to watch how this team responds to this adversity that they faced all at the beginning of the year for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you never know what a little momentum can do for your season, for your football team. And, there's still plenty of games left in this season for them to pick up some wins here on the back half. So this would be a great start to the last half of the season. Come out here against the Jacksonville team and get a win in front of the homecoming fans.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and mention some of these other games going on in the 6A East. Starting with the game of the week, West Memphis at El Dorado. El Dorado is struggling after a few back-to-back losses, and they're looking to try to right the ship, right their own ship, and try to get a win against West Memphis at home. And West Memphis is not going to be an easy out whatsoever.
No, that ought to be a great football game. There's a few games out there tonight that you expect, maybe some blowout scores, if you will. But that one ought to be a pretty good football game, ought to stay pretty close. Another game that I'm pretty excited about is Searcy and Marion. I think those are two teams that are pretty well matched. That ought to be a pretty good football game. I think, Searcy has a pretty good chance to pick up a big win there.
I think you're right. So we've seen the Bears play Searcy earlier on in the season, and Searcy has an outstanding older quarterback with a lot of experience, and whenever you have an experienced quarterback, you're already a danger to the other squad on the other side of the field, because experience at the quarterback position is so massive at this level, and honestly at any level of football that you play.
Yeah, that can cover up a lot of holes with a good experienced quarterback, a guy who can make some plays for you. Especially going on the road, having that experienced quarterback is really going to help out the Searcy Lions tonight against Marion.
Absolutely. So far this season, looks like the Benton Panthers are about to run away with the 6A East, as they've taken down, I think, just about every tough foe that they can in 6A East. And next week they're going to be facing Jacksonville's going to have a tough go against the Panthers as well, as they will be taking on the Panthers at home next week.
Yeah, you saw Benton against Catholic, big win a few weeks ago. And then they've, beat a couple people impressively the last couple of weeks. And, yeah, they're looking like a pretty good football team. They ought to be, you look to them probably looking like they're going to have the number 1 seed coming out of the East. And that ought to be a good playoff picture when you look at the teams that will be coming out of the West.
So we're going to tune into our coin toss down on the field. Let's go ahead and introduce the Sylvan Hills Bears captains for this week. And it's going to be number 19, senior Chris Young, and number 58, senior Damon Simpson.
All right, say this. Y'all listen to us again, go easy, all right? We're talking to you, we're trying to help y'all out, all right? Okay, Sylvan Hills, you're visiting the team, y'all been tall. That's corn, heads, tails. All right, call it in there. Heads it is. Perfect. So y'all pick. From the block? Okay, all right. Sylvan Hills over there. No. Over here. Sylvan Hills over here. Jacksonville over there. There you go. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. All right, gentlemen, shake hands. Let's get started.
Okay, but you said they first.
The ball first, and we're going to defend this south end zone here.
I'm happy that it worked out this way. I'm sure if the Bears got their choice, they would have deferred as well. But I'm totally okay with putting this offense out on the field first. After last week and seeing how fast they started, they came bursting out of the gates and got a quick 13-0 lead to start the ball game. So I'm really happy to see this offense get back out here and improve on what they did last week.
Yeah, definitely. They had the fast start last week. I think if you go out, you get a 7-0 lead against a team like Jacksonville, you may start to see them lose a little confidence, lose a little steam, and you could look at running away with this one. We saw Sylvan Hills last year. We felt this was a game they should have won pretty easily, but they kind of toyed around with Jacksonville and let them hang around. It was actually a very close ball game up until the final whistle. So, you look for Sylvan Hills to really come out here, and kind of assert their will and come out with the big win against the Titans tonight.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody that's tuned into our broadcast here tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in week in and week out, and I want to remind you guys that if you'd hit that like and subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it. And just make sure if you hit that notification bell, you'll get a notification anytime the Sylvan Hills Sports Network goes live with any type of content, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, softball. We've kind of been hitting all the sports since last season, and we're going to continue to do so here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. So make sure you tune in every single week and see what sport is going on live for the Sylvan Hills High School. The Bears are about to take the field. homecoming night, the crowd looks pretty nice, and there's still a lot of people at the concession stands, but I'm assuming that opposite side of the field is going to fill up quickly.
Yeah, packed line at the concession stand pregame here. The Bears are heading into the tunnel to run out onto the field. You know, you just couldn't ask for a better night. Bluebird skies, you know, that crisp 60-degree weather, just a great night for football. Really couldn't ask for a better scene. And
homecoming too. Homecoming. It always feels like magic's in the air on homecoming night. All the players are amped up. The fans are amped up. I'm amped up. I'm excited to get this underway as for what I'm expecting to be a pretty good ball game for you guys to watch tonight. And here come your Bears. Talk about an entrance here on homecoming night. That just got me amped up. It's electric out here tonight, and I feel like the Bears are going to come out swinging to start this ball game.
You got the smoke, the pyrotechnics here on homecoming night. Just a phenomenal scene for a high school football game. Crowd starting to file in nicely here. This ought to be a great football game tonight, and couldn't be more excited to bring it to you.
These two schools have somewhat of a rivalry between the two of them. They're right down the interstate from each other, not too far away. They're pretty close, and I feel like both these schools, there's a little bit of a rivalry there between these two. So also a rivalry game being thrown in the mix. I'm excited to see what Coach Houle has drawn up. About 2 weeks ago, on the first kickoff, we saw him start off with an onside kick. Yep. Last week, we saw him do some more special things with the special teams on kickoff return. So I'm excited to see see what tricks Coach Houle has up his sleeve for this ball game.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned the rivalry aspect of this game. Anytime you have teams that are this close together, that's going to add a little extra juice to the game. You know, the kids know each other. They're friends with one another. So anytime you have something like that in a football game, it always adds a little extra juice. And it looks like we're ready for kickoff here.
For the return, for the Bears, returning is going to be number 8, Isaiah Rivera, and number 1, Joseph Thompson. And we're about to get underway. And onside kick to start it off, and smartly, very smart decision right there by number 36, Malachi Carruthers, the senior, to just go ahead and fall on it, and now the Bears are going to have great starting field position to start this ball game.
Yeah, it looked like the Bears thought something might be up, and they shifted everyone over to that side. Nice job right there by Carruthers, just really staying home, making sure the ball was kicked deep before he left, and does a nice job securing that onside kick and getting down immediately. Sets his offense up with great field position on the 48-yard line.
All right, so you got Zayden Woodard as the up back. And now he moves in the backfield. Hampton takes a snap, looking to air it deep right off the go. And it's Rivera who makes the catch all the way up to the 5-yard line. That's how you start the ball game here on homecoming night. A deep 50-yard bomb that lands into the hands of Rivera.
Man, love the play call there. You get the great field position with the onside kick, and you say, all right, let's go up top. Hampton makes a great throw to Rivera, who's behind the defense. Really just couldn't draw one up any better than that.
It's going to be pitched on the left side, and it's going to be Malachi Sherwin, who's stuffed in the backfield. Nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, just a nice play right there by Jacksonville's defense. Got penetration, and we're able to get to Malachi Sherwin before he really could get going.
Hampton and shotgun, Sherwin right behind him, and he's going to hand it off to Sherwin up the middle. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go, and he's going to try to fall forward for a few yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd down now for the Bears.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him at about the 4-yard line. Maybe 4.5. So, yeah, Bears have a nice chunk of yardage to pick up here on 3rd down. Get this touchdown. So you come out on 1st down, you throw the long bomb. Now you come with 2 run plays to Sherwin. I would like to get the ball into Hampton's hands, something where he can make a play on the outside or still have the option to throw.
Hampton takes the snap, pitches it on the right side, and Sherwin's going to try to make a few men miss. Is he going to get there? He's getting close, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears, and they're going to get 6.
What a run right there by Sherwin. You saw he got hit at about the 3-4 yard line, and he just kept his legs moving, kept the pile moving, and was able to get in for the touchdown. It's a great start to this football game for the Sylvan Hills Bears.
He showed a lot of patience there, maneuvering behind his blockers right in front of him, and finally when he decided to hit the hole, he hit it and got into the end zone.
Yeah, made a real nice cut right there. And once he put his foot in the ground, he got north and south quickly, and like you said, good strong finish to that run for the touchdown.
So just like that, the Bears are on the board with 10:21 left to go in this first quarter. Number 87, Caleb Archibald with the kick, and it's up. And it is no good. Archibald misses it just left, and so the score is going to stay 6-0 Bears over the Titans.
It's kind of uncharacteristic there. Archibald's had a really nice season kicking the football, especially on PATs. It's unfortunate. It could come up big later in this football game. Those PATs prove to be important sometimes.
Absolutely. Archibald is a different kicker than we saw last week. Last week we saw I can't remember exactly who it was that was kicking the field goals, but he knocked in like about a 35-yarder last week and just nailed it. Would have been great for would have been good for about 45. I believe it was Buchanan.
Back deep for the Titans, I believe it's number 0, a small, along with number 1, Aaron Rodgers.
That was number 60, Alex Bowman, who does a squig kick of sorts, and the Titans are going to fall on it, and they're going to get the ball around the 41-yard line for their first offensive possession of the night. That's who it was. It was Bowman last week was kicking for both PATs, field goals, and kickoff. Titans in shotgun formation. And they could do a quick pass out to the right side to the running back. Running back's going to get all the way up to about the 46-yard line for a gain of about 6. And so that's going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, just a little swing pass to the running back, and no one covers him out of the backfield, and he picks up 7 yards on that play. That's too much on 1st down if you're the Bears. Titans looking to go quick here.
Thompson at quarterback, ball in the running back position, shotgun formation. Thompson rolls out to his right side, and he's going to be brought down hard by the Bears. Nice tackle right there by number 9, Overton. My mistake, Justin Brown with that tackle for the Bears.
Yeah, nice tackle right there in the backfield from Justin Brown. He read that play early and comes up and makes a sure tackle on the quarterback, doesn't let him get out of the pocket and hurt him with his legs.
A lot of times those are some hard tackles to make, and if you miss those, next thing you know, you're giving them a first down. Thompson takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he's hit hard in the backfield. If I'm going to guess, it is Kanye Williams just came flying in on the quarterback and makes a devastating hit.
Man, what a play from Kanye Williams. He's turning into one heck of a football player. You know, you just see him. He's one of the guys you can see to continue to get better every week. And if you're going to have a running back try and block Kanye Williams, you better get someone that can do a little better than that, because he blows right through that block and just delivers a big hit on your quarterback.
The punt is away, and it's going to be Rivera who calls for a fair catch right at around the 30-yard line. So just like that, 3 and out for the Bears defense, and now that's going to bring out this offense back onto the field.
Yeah, really just couldn't script a better start for this football game for the Bears. You know, you go score in 4 plays on the first drive, and then your defense comes out and gets the 3 and out, and you get a pretty short punt there. You got good field position again at the 31-yard line. We'll see what the Bears offense can do with it.
So we got Hampton and Sherwin in the backfield. Woodard is going to take his place in the backfield, and Sherwin's going to go out wide. It's going to be a quick pass out to the left side, and it's going to fall incomplete. The Titans were all over that one, as looked like they were just expecting run all the way and instantly pushed forward and broke it up. That was intended for Nigel Casey on the left side.
Yeah, pretty nice play right here by this cornerback. He's in press coverage. That's a tough ask on your receiver there to make that block, and he wasn't able to get it done, and he comes up and makes the play on his receiver.
So Hampton, empty set, 3 men out to the far side. Hampton looking to the right side, and he's going to roll right with his legs. Going to makes a man miss, and now he's going to go forward and get about 5 yards on that play. That's a nice bit of running from Hampton, showing his legs and showing he can make plays if he gets outside that pocket.
Yeah, similar play to the first down play there. We were looking to run the bubble screen to the other side. Hampton does a good job. Sees it's not there. If he throws it, it could have been picked off. So he brings that ball down, gets what he can with his legs, and is going to give his team a shot here on 3rd down. It's going to be about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7.
3rd and 8. Coach Hull making some substitutions on offense as they substitute some guys in. It's going to be Hampton all alone in the backfield. He makes a man miss, still looking downfield, and he's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be intercepted by the Titans. There was no way it wasn't going to end up in the hands of a Titans player right there. As he probably would have been better off throwing that ball out of bounds as he was scrambling around and just nobody was open downfield.
Yeah, he kind of throws that one back across the grain a little bit and just doesn't see the safety there. They had it double covered, and it's a nice play right there by the Titan defense. That's one Hampton should probably just eat next time, but
that was the sophomore Linden for the Titans who made that interception. And so now the Titans get another shot on offense.
This is a big spot for the Bears defense here. You got a sudden change. Now you're backed up on your own 35-yard line. You got to come up with a stop.
Bears still with the lead. Thompson throws it out to the right side on a wide receiver screen, and he has nowhere to go as he's met by a whole bunch of Bears there behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be a loss of about 2, and it's going to bring up 2nd down.
It looked like number 33, Chris Davis, finally got him to the ground, but you saw Josiah Rainey was the first man there, and Malachi Summons was also in on that stop. It's a good job right there by the Bears defense of attacking that action and not allowing themselves to be blocked. And really getting that play blown up before it gets started in the backfield.
Thompson looking to pass to the left side. Throws it deep over the head of everyone there and overthrown, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, his receiver had a step out there. I don't think he ever saw the ball. So he would have had a chance to make a play on that, but it's going to sail over his head anyway, incomplete. Good for the Bears. It's going to force a 3rd and long here for the Titans.
Pass was intended for Kennedy Johnson for the Titans. Thompson rolling left, and he's going to be pressured quickly by Kanye Williams. Gets outside of him, though, and it's going to fall incomplete as he tried to squeeze one in there, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Another good stance from the Bears defense.
Yeah, that's a big stop there, backed up in your own end. We'll see if the Titans would like to punt the football away. It looks like they will. Saw Kanye Williams there fighting upfield, trying to not let the quarterback break contain. He does get outside of him, but he's able to affect him enough to force the incompletion. You saw the quarterback wasn't able to set his feet, couldn't get anything on this throw, and it's going to just short hop the receiver. Yeah, it is going to be a punt here for the Titans on 4th down.
Be aware, though, that I believe that is the starting quarterback that's going to attempt this punt. Thompson punts it away, real high punt.
Very nice punt.
It's going to hit right at the 15, and can they get to it? They can't. It's going to be in there for a touchback. That could have been a great punt if the coverage team would have got down there in time, because it was a really high punt.
Yeah, that's one you got to get down and down inside the 10-yard line. They had an opportunity, but fortunate break there for the Bears as they're going to get the ball at the 20-yard line with the chance to rectify that turnover on the last drive.
So Tyler Hampton, only a sophomore, throws a pick here on homecoming night. Let's see how he comes out and handles that play. You know, you just got to shake it off and come out to this next drive and try to get some more points on the board.
Yeah, you know, you're winning in this ball game. It's still 6-0. It's early. You just got to really reconfigure yourself, settle down, and go out here and execute.
He's going to fake the handoff. Now he's rolling right, gets the ball out. Almost picked off once again. Almost picked off by the same player for the Titans, but the ball was intended for Nigel Casey. He was thrown just a hair behind him, and he couldn't hold on to it. And it almost fell into the hands of a Titan, but that's going to be 2nd down for the Bears.
Yeah, just a touch behind Casey there. Looked like he was able to get his hands on it, but couldn't bring it in. Hampton had a few options on that one. He elected to go to his underneath throw.
Hampton's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage and brought down. And so that's going to be a loss of about 1 or 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Bears.
But I like the play call there from the Bears. You let your young quarterback show up, come out, and try and get some of that confidence back after the interception. You showed that you do trust him to still throw the football there on 1st down.
I agree.
So I think that's important for his growth overall to get him out there and let him get another chance at it. We'll see how aggressive they are here on this 3rd and long.
So it's Hampton, shotgun formation. He's looking to his right side. He's going to keep it himself, use his legs, but he's going to have nowhere to go, and he's going to be brought down close to the line of scrimmage.
It's like there is a flag on the tackle. We'll see what the call is.
If it's a personal foul, that's most likely going to be an automatic 1st down for the Bears. First flag of the night. Face mask on the defense, so that's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Bears as they look out of a bad situation and get a 1st down out of it.
Yeah, it's a big break there for the Bears. You were stopped on 3rd and long. Going to have to punt the football away, but you get the face mask penalty. It's going to include 15 yards and a 1st down. We'll see how this Bears offense can come out and take advantage of this.
Speaking of penalties, that was one thing that we saw from the Bears last week was they played penalty-free football for the whole first half of that ball game last week. They ended up getting a few more in the second half, but I like the improvement that we've seen from them penalty-wise so far in the past from the past game. going to be Sherwin who gets it on the right side and pushes forward and finally gets taken down after a gain of about 4.
Yeah, it's a nice gain on first down. You mentioned the penalties last week, how they went the whole first half penalty-free. And, I think that's just a sign of things really starting to come together. You have the new coaching staff, and, obviously that's going to come with new offensive system, new defensive system. So, when you start to see the team kind of those penalty numbers go down, it can be a sign of things really coming together. They're playing loose, playing free, and mistake-free football.
Hampton gets it out to Penn on the right side. Penn's going to push up forward for about a gain of about 3. And so that's going to bring up third down for the Bears. Looks like we're going to have a timeout, Bears, with 4:59 left to go in this first quarter of play. Bears lead at 6-0, and Coach Houle wants to talk it over with his squad.
You're not sure if they maybe saw something on the defense that they wanted to talk over or what that may be. Maybe they just want to make sure they get the right play call here on third and about 5. So it's kind of a big spot here in the game. If you can convert here and continue this drive, you look to go up 2 scores. So Coach Houle just wants to make sure that they get settled and make sure they're in the right play call.
Third down here. What do you expect to see coming out of this timeout?
Man, I wouldn't hate anything getting Hampton on the perimeter. I think is not a bad idea. We've seen the speed option a few times. They execute that pretty well. I wouldn't hate that play call. Or maybe a little sticks route from Rivera and let Hampton just deliver an easy, nice throw.
I wouldn't mind seeing a draw either. The Bears have shown that they're not afraid to throw the ball around and maybe get the defense thinking pass and do a quick handoff to Sherwin. Sherwin might be able to make something happen. That's something we haven't seen so far. Usually the past few games we've seen Sherwin get started early. It's going to be Hampton looking to the right side. And, right in the breadbasket was number 81, Lacoby Brent. He couldn't hang on to it, though. I think his mind was thinking end zone before his hands caught the ball, and unfortunately he lets that one go. So it's going to be 4th down for the Bears.
Yeah, so they come out very aggressive play call, double wheel routes here, and Hampton delivers a very nice football to Lacoby Brent. He's just not able to bring it in. That's one he's going to be kicking himself over for sure. That's a pretty nice ball right in his hands, and he just can't come up with it. That's a tough break there for the Bears. They're going to have to punt now.
Back to punt is Tyler Scott's. Punt is away. It's going to hit at about the 25-yard line, take a nice Bears bounce. And it's going to roll all the way to about the 12-yard line, and that's where they're going to pick it up. Nice punt right there by the Bears. Great job of flipping the field position, and that's where the Titans are going to take over on offense.
Yeah, that was a great punt right there from Tyler Scott. Just had a lot of hang time, allowed the coverage to get down there and down that punt.
All right, so it's going to be handed off in the backfield, and that's a nice little reverse by the Titans, and they caught the Bears off guard, and they're going to get enough for first down yardage on that play after the nice reverse.
Yeah, they pick up about 10 yards on first down. We'll see if they give them the first down. I think they're going to be just short. Going to bring up about 2nd and 1. You mentioned, the reverse caught the Bears off guard, but they do a nice job recovering there, and the pursuit on the defense was good, and they're able to run that down and force the 2nd and short.
handed off in the backfield, and he's going to be met quickly by Kanye Williams, but he couldn't make the tackle. He spun away, but I think they're still going to get him in the backfield for a loss. And I was mistaken when I said that was going to be enough for first down yardage, because now it's going to be third down.
Yeah, great play again by Kanye Williams. Just great getting off the ball, refuses to be blocked, and is able to make that hit in the backfield. Doesn't get him down on the ground, but he disrupts the play enough to allow the Bears defense to rally up and come make the tackle to force a third and short.
Thompson takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself on the right side, and he's got all sorts of room up to the 40-yard line, finally taken down by number 20, Kylan Griffin,
yeah,
sophomore.
Touchdown saving play right there from Kylan Griffin. More than likely, he had a lot of room to run over here. It looked like he was going to outrun the defense, but nice job of pursuit there to get him on the ground, force him to snap it again. You never know what can happen. Just always got to continue to play through the whistle. And that's a good job right there by the youngster, Kylan Griffin.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 40-yard line. Thompson takes a snap, quick bubble screen to the left side, and he's going to get it all the way up to about the 45 before he's taken down. So after a gain of 6, it's going to be a 2nd and 4 for the Titans.
Yeah, a little tunnel screen there, and he breaks a few tackles. The Bears defense really had it played pretty well, but they don't tackle that great, and he's able to turn that into a pretty nice gain on first down.
The Titans have shown that they are not afraid to run that tunnel screen a lot so far in this ball game. It was stuffed early, and they're still going to the tunnel screen, trying to wear out this Bears defense. Thompson rolls to his right side, moving with his legs, and he's just going to take off with it, and he's going to get hit at about the 45-yard line and pushed out of bounds, so that's going to be a first down for the Titans. Flag on the play, though, around the area of what could possibly be holding.
Yeah, it looked like they were holding Malachi Summons over here. Kind of a scary collision there, as you saw the quarterback got hit from behind right as he jumped. Looked like Justin Brown for the Bears is a little shaken up on the play.
And it's going to be holding on the Titans, and that's going to push them back. But like you said, Justin Brown is still down, and hopefully it's nothing too serious.
And we've got an official's timeout for an injury.
To see Justin Brown get up there and jog off the field under his own power, that's good to see. So hopefully nothing too serious there. It's going to be 2nd and about 13, 14 here for the Titans after the holding penalty.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter of play. Bears still holding on to a 6-0 lead that they got right out of the gate. If you're Coach Houle, you really want to see your offense get some more points on the board as soon as possible.
Yeah, haven't really been able to get anything going offensively since that first drive. But first, your defense has to come out here and get a stop and allow your offense another chance.
Thompson looking to the left. He's going to roll to his right now. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to have enough for the first down. He gets pushed out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
Man, Thompson's got some wheels. You saw the speed right there. As once he breaks contain, there's not many people that are going to catch him. So the Bears have got to do a better job of keeping him in the pocket and really sticking to their rush lanes to make sure that he doesn't break contain and plays like that don't happen.
From what I've seen so far in this ball game, it's very apparent that Thompson for the Titans, as soon as he doesn't see it, he just takes off with his legs. He doesn't give it a second thought. So don't be too afraid to just let him try to take off with it and just keep him contained. And they're going to do a draw play, and it's going to get decent. They're going to get decent yardage out of it, all the way up to the 40. And so it's going to be 2nd and 2 now for the Titans.
Yeah, and if you're the Bears defense, that's just too much on first down. You know, second and short, you really put you in a tough spot on defense. The offense has their whole playbook open here. Just really got to be responsible and make sure no one gets behind you here on this second down play.
Thompson throws it out to the right side, and he's almost brought down, and he's brought down in the backfield by a couple of Bears. That was number 3, Chris Davis, who first met him, but then he ended up getting tackled by number 24, Malachi Summons.
Yeah, looked like 44, A.J. Diaz was in on that tackle as well. Nice job rallying up to that bubble screen by the Bears defense. Seen it a couple times already tonight. So it's good to see them recognize that play and react and break up and make a tackle. It's a big third and short. They've let them off the hook a couple times this drive on third down. See if they can get off the field here.
Crucial third down early in the ball game. It looks like the Titans are going to take a timeout with 18 seconds left to go in this first quarter of play. Coach Allen for the Titans wants to talk it over, try to figure out what he wants to do on this what could be a crucial third down. Looks like it's a pink out night for the Sylvan Hills student section, as they are all wearing pink in the stands over there on that side.
Yeah, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You see some of the players sporting some pink gear as well. You got some pink socks, some pink sleeves out there.
I remember it. Any chance these players get to wear some of those different colors, they're gonna jump on it. And especially when it's in support of such a great cause like breast cancer awareness. Thompson, he's going to roll to his left side. He's just running it and not even looking to pass it. And he's going to be taken down in the backfield after a loss of about 1. Great job by the Bears to make a stand, and now that's going to be a fourth down for the Titans.
Yeah, just straight quarterback run all the way. The Bears do a nice job of stringing this one out, forcing the ball carrier to go east and west rather than going north and south, and that's going to result in a loss for the Titans. It's going to be the end of our quarter. We'll see what the Titans come out with here on fourth down.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it'll be time for our second quarter of action here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
Sports. It's time to get our second quarter of action underway, and it looks like the Titans are going to elect to go for it here on fourth down.
Yeah, motion the quarterback out of the backfield.
It's going to be a reverse, faking the reverse on the right side, and he's going to have enough for the first down as the Titans convert on fourth down and get the ball out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the Titans pull out a little trickeration there. You saw they motion the quarterback out to the slot and then fake it to him on the reverse. And the original slot receiver kept it and picked up a good 10 yards for the first down.
I've been very impressed by head coach Eric Allen for the Titans, as he's got this squad functioning really well and executing very complicated plays. It's impressive to see what he's gotten done here with the Jacksonville Titans. Thompson is going to keep it himself on the left side, and he's going to cut it up the middle for a nice hole, and he's going to put on some nice moves into the end zone for a touchdown. So just like that, the Titans tie it up 6-6 here in the second quarter of play.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, the speed of Thompson, man, and he gets going. He's really tough to get on the ground. Just a really quick guy, really fast, and you saw it there as he had a nice hole in the quarterback draw and takes it 35 yards to the house.
PAT is up and it's blocked. I thought if it was blocked, you could pick it up and run with it, but I guess I'm wrong.
I believe that's a dead play in football in high school. Once that ball is kicked and then blocked, it goes dead on the PAT. So the Bears do get a break there as the game is going to remain tied at 6 with the blocked PAT after the Bears missed their PAT after their touchdown on the first drive.
All right, so the Bears are going to have another crack at it on offense, but first we have the kickoff return, and like we said earlier, last week we saw some fireworks on the kickoff return with a couple trickery plays, and see what Coach Houle has drawn up here for the Bears. Looks like they might be expecting somewhat of a squib, possible onside kick. So they got a couple guys up closer to the front line on the right side.
Yeah, we saw the onside kick from the Titans on the opening kick, so you got to be smart if you're the front line for the Bears here. Make sure you're alert to any onside kicks or any other funny business that could be going on.
They're going to squib it, but it's going to go right out of bounds. Didn't even have a chance to stay in bounds, and just like that, the Bears are going to have good starting field position here on a important drive to start the second quarter.
Yeah, trying to do the little high directional kick there, squeeze the field down on the Bears, but they're not able to keep the ball in bounds. The Bears are going to get great field position here on this drive. Now, your offense has kind of sputtered here after that first drive, haven't really been able to get anything going. You've had some receivers open downfield. Now they've just got to catch it, which can be a different challenge. So we'll see how aggressive Coach Houle is here. You haven't run the ball all that great tonight. Maybe you still look to try and get that going here in the second quarter. But this definitely feels like a spot this Bears offense needs to kind of take over and start to assert themselves.
I formation, and he's going to hand it off to Sherwin, and Sherwin's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage for just about no gain. He gets about 2 yards on that play, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bears. The Titans are doing a good job of stuffing this running game for the Bears, and I think that's causing a little bit of frustration for the offensive line. Sherwin is going to cut it up and just rustle his way up another 3 yards after first contact, and so it's going to bring up 3rd and short now for the Bears.
Yeah, the Titans have pretty good size defensively up front, and the Bears offense has had some trouble at times getting a push, but on that play there, they got a nice push, and Sherwin was able to get a good head of steam going, and he picks up a good gain and going to get them in a 3rd and short here. See if they can execute and pick up the first down.
Woodard, the fullback, up the middle, and he's going to still be going all the way up to about the 46-yard line, and that's going to be a first down for the Bears.
Man, Woodard is a stout-looking man out there. He's built up for sure, and haven't seen a ton of him this season, but he's definitely got the looks of that fullback type that is tough to bring down with the ball in his hands, and not someone you want to get in front of when he's got a full head of steam going.
Just a hard-nosed football player, that's for sure. Hampton looking to the right side. He's going to throw it out deep over the head of Christian Fields, the sophomore, as he couldn't get under it, and so that's going to be fall incomplete and bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, Fields had a step on his man there, but Hampton just overthrows him just a bit. Going to bring up 2nd down for the Bears, but I don't have to play call there. I like staying aggressive. If you get on the positive side of the 50, I like taking a shot there just unable to connect. Now you got to regroup here on second down and get positive yardage and think about giving yourself a chance to pick up this third down.
Hampton is going to hand it off to Sherwin. Sherwin's got some room, and he's going to get all the way up to about the 44-yard line before he's tripped up. So a gain of about 6, and so it's going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Bears.
Yeah, nice tackle out there as it looked like Sherwin might have been off to the races, but we're able to cut him down at the 39-yard line. Is going to bring up about a 3rd and 3 for the Bears. Might be in 2-down territory here, so keep that in mind with the play call.
Ten seconds on the play clock. Hampton takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he's got some room, and he's going to get all the way up to a ball's out, but the Bears fall on it, and that's still enough for a first down. So a new set of downs for the Bears.
Yeah, that's not something you want to see from the young quarterback. Definitely needs to make sure he holds on to that football, but you don't want to take away from the positive run there. As you ripped off about a 10-yard gain on the quarterback draw. Going to bring up a first down for the Bears.
Hampton. Sherwin in the backfield. Low snap, and Hampton's going to have to pick it up, and he's just going to go down with it. There's nothing he could do. The snap was at his feet. He couldn't corral it to try and pick it up, and so that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards on the play for the Bears.
Yeah, like you said, snap rolled back there, and he bobbled it a few times. Wasn't able to get a good handle on it, and by the time he did, the defense was on him, and he wasn't able to do anything other than just go down. Fortunately, the Bears, avoid a turnover there and live to fight another day here on 2nd and long.
Hampton keeps himself looking for the option, and he gets a nice block from Sherwin on the left side, and that's going to get the ball. That's going to be about a 6-yard gain, and now they're back at about 3rd and 9. Again, I agree with you. I think you're probably thinking, you might be thinking you got 2 downs to convert this, so maybe just get about 5 yards on this play and make it 4th and manageable.
Yeah, definitely. We've already seen a little bit of the kicking woes tonight, so you don't think they'd be attempting anything like a 37-yard field goal. So you got to assume you have 2 downs to pick up this first down here.
Hampton snaps low again, and Hampton's going to roll to his right side, and he just couldn't get it away. I mean, he had nowhere to go. He's tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. And so now that's going to bring up 4th down, and I'm sure Coach Houle will probably like to punt this one away.
Yeah, I think you got to punt this one. Just unfortunate break there. You've got to get the snap before anything else can go right. And 2 plays in a row there with the bad snap. That's tough, but 2 plays on that last series. Now the Bears are going to have to punt it away. But hopefully we can get another good punt from Tyler Scott here and pin them deep.
Punts away, and it's going to hit the 5-yard line and take a Titans bounce into the end zone. So they're gonna get to start their offensive possession at the 20-yard line. Ball game's all tied up 6-6, and Titans are about to take over on offense. Unfortunate for the Bears there, is 2 low snaps really cost them and put them in a position where they had no choice but to punt it away.
Yeah, you had a good drive going there. Hampton had made some nice plays to extend it, but unfortunately the 2 bad snaps kind of put you behind the sticks and put you in a bad spot. So now your defense has got to come out and get another stop for you here before half.
Thompson is going to keep it himself up the middle. He's got a lane, and he is speedy, and he's showing it. Drive in and drive out, and that's going to be a first down for the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans found something here over the last few drives with the quarterback run, just straight quarterback run. And, just really using Thompson's athleticism. He's made some nice plays for them. The Bears have got to do a better job on that. And it's tough to account for the quarterback, but you just got to make sure that you have, good discipline and playing assignment football.
Different formation for the Titans as they're going to do a reverse play. And the Bears are all over it as they read it absolutely perfectly. And that was Justin Brown, who we saw on the ground earlier in the ball game with an injury, as he's back in the ball game and makes a nice tackle for loss. But I did see a flag fly.
Yeah, we'll see what the flag is. That was a great play right there by Justin Brown. Hopefully it doesn't get negated by this penalty.
And that's going to push the Titans back even further. So 1st and 20 now. Kind of surprised that Coach Houle decided to accept that one after getting a tackle for loss. You're going to push them back 7 yards, but now they get to start over on 1st down again. Thompson, rolling right, gets the pass away, and it's over the head of his receiver.
Yeah, well covered right there by Justin Brown. Really know where to go with the football. Probably fortunate that one didn't end up in the hands of the Bears defense. So nice job right there by the Bears defense in covering. They had the receivers pretty well covered downfield.
We haven't seen their quarterback Thompson actually try to throw the ball, but I think maybe 2 or 3 times. Every other time he's dropped back to pass, he ends up taking off with his legs. So I think I was a little surprised just to see it in the air myself. Thompson rolls right, and just like I said, he's going to take off with his legs, and he's finally going to get shoved out of bounds, but not before getting a whole chunk of yards. And so now it's going to be 3rd and manageable for the Titans. I say manageable, but they still have 9 yards to go.
Yeah, nice play right there from Thompson on 2nd down to scramble and give his team a chance on this 3rd down. Now, if you're the Bears defense, you got to dig in here. You got to make sure you're aware for any quarterback draw or anything like that, something that can hurt you for a big chunk of yards.
He's going to roll left. Gets the pass away, and he's got a wide open receiver, and he couldn't hang on to it. And so now that's going to bring up 4th down for the Titans.
That will bring up 4th and 8.
So 4th and 8 for the Titans. Ball's at the 32-yard line. It's going to be Thompson back to punt it away. That's always got to make you a little nervous on the opposing side when they have their starting quarterback as the punter. You never know what might happen. If they've got any tricks up their sleeve, they could pull it out at any second. Punts away. Short punt, but it's going to take a Titans bounce and roll all the way to around the 20-yard line before it's picked up. So ball at the 19-yard line, and that's where the Bears are going to take over on offense. That ended up being a very good punt for the Titans as it rolled perfectly right inside the 20.
Yeah, very good punt there for the Titans. Flips the field completely. This Bears offense has 6 minutes in the half, so you're not worried about time. Just really got to work to execute and put together a drive here and put some points on the scoreboard before the half ends. The Titans will get the ball to start the second half.
If you're Coach Houle, you want to see points on the board this drive as the Bears kind of squandered that last drive away. They need to clean it up and try to get more points on the board. Sherwin up the middle. Sherwin's going to get hit at about the line of scrimmage but fall forward for a gain of maybe 2 or 3. Gain of about 4 yards there. So now that's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Bears. I formation now for the Bears. Hampton pitches it to the left side. Sherwin, he's going to break it outside. Finally cuts it up, and Let's see where they spot it.
Looks like he's going to get a first down. A nice run right there by Sherwin, picking it apart, being patient, and when he finds the hole, really accelerating hard, get his team a first down. Good start to this drive.
I thought that he had made a mistake by breaking it out even more, but obviously he gets the first down and proves me wrong. That's going to be Cleo Penn in the backfield who takes the pitch out of the I formation, and he's going to be hit, I think, at the line of scrimmage. Not sure if he's going to gain about 2. That's Zayden Woodard down in the backfield, the fullback. It might be a cramp the way he's on the ground. I'm not really sure, but you don't want to see that out of your starting fullback who's been blocking well for you all season long up to this point. And had a few runs of his own. Woodard is getting helped off the field. He's favoring that right leg, as looks like the left one is causing him some sort of pain. That is unfortunate, as you hate to see injuries, no matter who it is on the field, and especially with Zayden Woodard, who's just been a really, really tough player for the Bears all season.
Yeah, we hope he's able to, maybe get back in this game tonight or going forward. We hope he's okay.
So 5:23 left to go in this first half of play. All tied up 6-6 here in this homecoming night rivalry game. And this could be a very big drive for the Bears. See how they go about it. Hampton looking to throw it deep, and he's going to roll to his left side, keeping himself, trying to show a little action with his feet, and he gets all the way up to the 50, finally taken down at about the 42-yard line. Great ingenuity right there from Tyler Hampton as he makes something happen.
Looks like there is a flag down on the play.
It's up towards the 50-yard line, though, so if it's holding, it must have been by a receiver because this is not near the line of scrimmage.
There is a foul on the terra firma.
Holding on the defense, and it's going to be declined, and so that's going to be a first down for the Bears at the 42.
Yeah, what a play right there from Hampton. Didn't have anything downfield, so he pulls that ball down and takes off running, and he makes a few men miss, a little shake and bake, and he turns it into a real nice gain. Going to put the Bears in opponent's territory at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
Pitch to Cleo Penn on the left side. Penn's got some wheels on him, and he's going to get taken down. And they look like those two met in the air. That was an interesting hit. That's going to be a gain of about 5 yards for the Bears.
Yeah, big hit out there. Cleo Penn pops right up. Looks like they're both okay. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Another good positive gain on first down.
So with the Bears in I formation, it looks like Sherwin is going to be in the fullback position and Cleo Penn is going to be at the tailback. Play clock's at 5. And he's going to take the snap, and he looks to pass, and deep ball, and it's almost picked off by the Titans. I was positive that ball was in the hands of the Titans, but lucky for Hampton, he drops it.
Yeah, Hampton just a little late getting this football out. He had Fields open if he throws it a little earlier, but he allows the safety to get over the top and make a play on that football. And fortunately, he's unable to come up with the catch. But that's a ball Hampton's either got to throw earlier or just pull that one down and try to get what you can get.
Looked like there was a little bit of confusion on what the play call was supposed to be from Hampton and the sideline, and luckily, he didn't throw that ball into the hands of the defense. So now it's going to be Hampton trying to air it out, and he does too. And he's looking for Rivera. It's going to fall incomplete. There was a lot of pushing and shoving down the sideline by the Titans on that one, but no flag comes out, and so it's going to be 4th and 5 now for the Bears.
Yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving there. Good no call, no penalty there. Just good physical play on the outside, and Rivera's unable to make a play on that ball. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the Bears are going to go for it. About fourth and about 5.
So 4th and 5. Coach Houle elects to go for it. This is a big 4th down for the Bears, and it's going to be Hampton who's looking, rolls to his right side, still looking downfield, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss, and the Titans are going to take over at the 41-yard line. There was just nobody open downfield.
Yeah, he didn't have much downfield. You'd like to see maybe a little quicker decision there from Hampton, pull it down a little sooner and try and pick up the first down with your legs if you don't have anything downfield. But, not the end of the world there. No turnover on downs, but your defense has been playing well tonight. See if they can come up with a stop here before half.
Thompson, quick pass out to the running back on the left side. That's Ball, and Ball's going to be shoved out of bounds. As these Titan fans on this side of the field are wanting a flag for a late hit, but it looked a little bit incidental to me. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about that one, Dylan?
Yeah, just kind of bang there on the sideline. He's kind of slinging him there on the tackle, and they didn't really like that last sling down to the ground. But I think it's just a little bang play. Hard to hold him up there. Good no call. Move on.
Thompson is going to roll out to the right side after he's pressured by this defensive line for the Bears, and he's going to get outside, and he's got some room to run, and he's finally taken down at about the 35-yard line. I do see a flag on the field, though, so this could be holding. That's tough for the Bears either way, though. That defensive line was right in his face, and he somehow manages to get away from the pressure. Holding against the Titans, and that's going to push them back. So it's going to remain. So it's going to remain 2nd down, 2nd and 8 for the Titans. Thompson. Moves his running back to the other side. Takes a snap. He's going to go deep with it. Oh, right in. Just a perfect pass right there from Thompson into the hands of his wide receiver. That's a big first down for the Titans as they are now in scoring position and looking to take the lead here with only 3:45 left to go in the first half of play.
What a ball right there from Thompson. Just an absolute moon ball. Thing felt like it was in the air for 30 minutes. Comes down right in a bucket. Just a great pitch and catch right there from the Titans. Going to set them up 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line.
He's going to hand it off to Ball, and Ball is going to be taken down after a gain of 3. So 2nd and goal now. 5 yards to go before they hit pay dirt. Thompson. He's going to keep it himself on the right side, and I think he might be in. Oh, the ball comes out. The Bears think they have it. Let's see what the call is. And the Bears have it. The Bears are going to have the ball. What a turnover right there for the Bears. Huge shift of momentum goes right to the Bears.
Yeah, what a turn of events, man. Looked like Jacksonville just scored a touchdown, but the ball comes out. The Bears come up with it, and they're going to have the ball on, looks like inside their own 1-yard line, but nonetheless, they stand tall on defense and prevent the score, and the game's going to stay tied here with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half. Excuse me.
So, no, actually what happened was he fumbled it into the end zone, and the Bears fell on it in the end zone, so it's a touchback, and they get it at the 20-yard line. What a huge play right there for the Bears, and right when they needed it, too, as the Titans were looking to take the lead right before halftime. I think that's Penn on the far side with a pitch. And that was Cleo Penn after a gain of 3. It's going to bring up second down for the Bears. That was number 1, Joseph Thompson, who came away with that fumble into the end zone. Great job right there by Joseph Thompson to be aware of where the ball was and jump on top of it. That was a handoff to the fullback. Was that Woodard? I couldn't see.
I believe it was Sherwin. No, that is Woodard.
Woodard is back in the game. That's happy to see that. It looked like it could have been a lot worse when he was coming off the field, but he's back in the ball game and running tough.
Yeah, good to see him back in the ball game. Big collision on that one too, and big third down here for the Bears offense. If you don't get this, the Titans will have another chance before half.
Sherwin from the Wildcats going to keep it himself, and he's going to fall forward, and that's going to be enough for the first down for the Bears.
Yeah, a little shake up there. Let Sherwin take the direct snap. He had a nice hole, and they pick up the first down.
And they're going to run it again. Sherwin once again in the Wildcat formation, and he's going to bring Hampton across the field, and this time it's going to be stuffed in the backfield, nowhere to go. The Titans were not fooled this time, and so that's going to bring up second down.
Bears do have 2 timeouts left. Clock is at 1:22 and counting. We'll see how aggressive they decide to be going into halftime in a tie ball game.
Hampton, shotgun formation, and he's going to hand it off to Sherwin. Sherwin's going to have a little bit of room, cuts it outside, and he's tripped up before he can hit that sideline, and now it's under a minute to go. See if Coach Houle decides to call a timeout. I'm guessing he won't, being it's third down, and they have to try to get a first down here. Hampton hands it off to Sherwin again. Sherwin's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage after he gets a gain of maybe 2, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And
the flag came in on that one.
So the clock's going to stop after the flag is thrown, and it's going to be holding on the Bears. Looks like there was landing on the lawn. I think that's holding against the Bears. And they're going to decline it, though. So that's going to bring up fourth down. Interesting decision to decline it right there.
Yeah, so the Titans wanted to go ahead and decline that penalty so they can get the ball back here with what little time is left. If they were to accept it, the Bears would have been able to run another play, plus the fourth down punt here. So
True. 45 seconds on the clock is what they're trying to what they're trying to motion to the scoreboard operator. Got a game of charades out here. It's pretty interesting. Even I got it wrong. It was supposed to be 38 seconds. Punt is away. Oh, it's going to take a Bears bounce. Can they catch it before it goes into the end zone? And it's going to be a touchback because they just jumped on it and they were touching the end zone. You can't do that when you're picking up the punt. You got to make sure not one piece of your body is in that end zone.
I think they're going to mark this down at the 1, it looks like.
Are they? Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought he was doing the hand motion for the touchback is why I said that.
Yeah, so great punt. The Bears pin them inside the 1-yard line, it looks like. So that's going to be real tough for the Titans to do anything with this with only 26 seconds left in this half.
So I want to say you go prevent right here, but if you go prevent, then you give them the opportunity to get a decent amount of yards, and they still have two timeouts as well. And if they get a decent amount of yards, then they could take a quick timeout and possibly get into a spot where they want to be.
Yeah, I think you just play your normal defense, but soften up just a little bit, make sure nothing gets behind you. And the Titans are going to burn one of those timeouts here.
So with 26 seconds left to go before halftime, the Titans are going to take a timeout. All tied up still 6-6. Been a defensive battle after the first big play for the Bears. They haven't really been able to get any kind of explosive plays or anything really big going, and I think that's something that I've seen the past few weeks against the Bears is if you allow them to make explosive plays, they're going to be able to make you pay. And the Titans have done a really good job of limiting those explosive plays.
Yeah, outside of that first drive, the offense has been a little stagnant for the Bears. You've seen a few drives put together, but they ultimately can't finish with touchdowns. So we still have tie ball game 6-6, and Jacksonville has a chance here. You assume they called the timeout, so they're going to be aggressive here, look to get in position to score. They only have one timeout, and they're backed up on their 1-yard line. So tall task ahead of the Titans. This Bears defense just need to play smart. No penalties here. Just make sure you don't let anything get behind you.
Another timeout from the Titans. They want to talk it over once again.
You're not sure what exactly the plan is. I guess they have some play drawn up here, and they want to make sure they get it executed perfectly. But unless we're going to have back-to-back timeouts here from the Titans, they want to talk over this last drive.
All right, let's see what happens here. Is they're in the empty formation, 4 wide receivers to our side of the field. And they're just going to do a quarterback sneak and try to go into halftime with the tie ball game, I believe. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So all tied up here. We've got a close ball game on our hands. Both teams playing extremely hard. This has been a defensive battle so far in the first half. So that's going to be the end of our first half of play. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it'll be time for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet,
tile,
cabinets, and more.
Free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful
for less.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
again, big hand for Brian.
I see my mommy.
White check one. Sylvan Hill is showtime. The band is led by official drum major Jamal the Washington. Big Junkie, show him some love. Horn popping, body rocking, marching tighter man from the field. And now the men will perform a precision drill to the sounds of Zero by Rick Brown. Jacksonville High School. Look at them, y'all. Give it up for And now the band continues their celebration of 50 years of hip-hop with one of the most iconic ladies group in the 1990s, Salt and Pepper.
We on the hills, man. It's dose. It's dose. Hey, let's get it. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. Hillside. 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 Hillside.
Welcome in, Bears fans, to this Ackles Carpet One halftime show, or I should say Bears and Titans fans. We appreciate anyone that's joining us here for this Ackles Carpet One halftime show and our broadcast here tonight. Let's go ahead and break down that first half of play that we saw between the Bears and the Titans. It started out with a bang with a 50-yard bomb from the Bears that ended up resulting the play later into a touchdown for the Bears, and they got on the board early, and you thought maybe they might start to run away with it.
Yeah, the Bears come out, they get that onside kick, and were wise to it, and they recover it and come out with great field position, and immediately first play of the game, Hampton goes up top to Rivera, and they complete a great throw and catch, sets them up first and goal, and they go on to score to take a 6-0 lead, miss the PAT, and from that point forward, and at least offensively from the Bears, things weren't exactly going to plan. They put together some drives but couldn't quite finish them for points, so left some things to be desired on the offensive side of the football.
Absolutely. I think that was kind of the story of the first half, was the Titans were impressing me the whole time in that first half with their defensive capabilities. Just that whole time, they were really limiting Malachi Sherwin, who was kind of the backbone of this Bears offense. They were really limiting his running ability by the defensive line was getting a good push on the offensive line, which was opening up the running gaps where the linebackers could just fly in and just stop them right at the line of scrimmage. And when you're getting that type of pressure on Malachi Sherwin, it's going to put pressure on Tyler Hampton to throw the ball, and I don't think you can really throw we haven't really seen Tyler Hampton throw the ball well enough to really just lean on him fully without any type of running attack.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got to run the football to loosen things up and allow the passing game to flourish. And, the Titans defense, they have pretty good size up front on the defensive line, and you've seen the Sylvan Hills Bears. They've struggled to get some movement up front in the run game, and so you look, hopefully as this game wears on, that defensive line kind of starts to wear down a bit, and that run game can really start to take effect, because that's what really is the key to this offense. You're right, as Sherwin running the ball and Hampton doing it with his legs, that's what opens up the pass game.
Absolutely. And on the offensive end for the Titans, I feel like they were probably moving the ball more in the first half than the Bears were. They had their quarterback Thompson, who was just doing everything with his legs. It's hard to stop somebody when they're so speedy, and if they can get outside of the pocket and away from that tough defensive line for the Bears, all of a sudden you have all sorts of running room, and that results in first downs.
Yeah, really the best offense for the Titans tonight has been Thompson. Really on the kind of second and third play, just extending and finding something with his legs. The Bears have done a good job, on the front end, but they got to do a better job of keeping Thompson in the pocket, not letting him hurt them with his legs.
Thompson has 10 rushes for 80 yards and a touchdown so far in this ball game, and if it wouldn't have been for his fumble going into the end zone right there before halftime, the Titans would be leading this ball game going into half and have all the momentum. They're still going to get the ball to start this second half of play, but that was a crucial play for the Bears to come up with a fumble right there.
Yeah, that was a huge turn of events at the end of the half there. Looked like Jacksonville was going to go in and take a touchdown lead into halftime, or at least with 2 minutes left in the half, but the Bears defense came up with a big turnover. They got the fumble, and you're right, Thompson has had a great night, 80 yards rushing already in the first half alone. Should have 2 touchdowns probably, but the Bears were fortunate to hold him to just the one, and we got a tie ball game right where we started here to start the second half.
Malachi Sherwin is leading the Bears in rushing with is leading the Bears rushing the ball with 53 rushing yards on 14 attempts, and Tyler Hampton is 2 for 9 with 44 yards in the air. And if you're Coach Houle, you've got to figure out a way to get the rushing attack working for the Bears, especially with Sherwin. Like you've got to figure out a way to get him active on the field if you want any kind of success with your offense going forward.
Yeah, agreed. Really need to come out and establish that run with Sherwin. I think it's something the Bears should be able to do against this team is run the football. So, in the second half, as that defensive line wears down a bit and your offensive line can kind of start to lean on some people and really start to make some movement, you'll see some improvements and gains in that running game.
Absolutely. On the defensive side of the ball, if you want to see improvement from the Bears, you got to figure out a way to stop that quarterback from running the ball. He's quick. He's tricky. He can make some people miss, and if he makes one man miss, all of a sudden he's off to the races. So if you're the Bears, you've got to break down, tackle well, and really figure out a way to keep contained on him and not let him get outside of the pocket.
Yeah, and he's really shown that he wants to run the football. The first sense of pressure, he's going to tuck it and he's going to run the football. So I think you'd be really served well as a defense of really working to keep him inside the pocket, force him to beat you with his arm. It's not something we've seen that he can do tonight. So I think the Bears would be real good served to just work to maintain rush lane integrity and force Thompson to throw the football.
Absolutely. And with Thompson, we've seen him throw the football. We haven't seen too many of his wide receivers hold on to it, though. We saw that one deep ball that ended up getting them close to the end zone before they fumbled it away. That one deep ball was just a perfect pass right in the bucket. And so we've seen Thompson. He has the arm talent, and he has the ability to run the ball. He's a very talented player. I'm sure the Titans are going to be leaning on him for the rest of the ball game, looking to try to come out with a win here.
Yeah, he's absolutely their best player. He's the guy the Bears have got to key on in the second half if they want to come out with a win. They've got to figure out a way to limit him here in this second half of play.
Absolutely. Let's go over some of our scores here. So in the second quarter, Sheridan is leading Catholic 7-0 right before halftime. That's a kind of a shocking score. Didn't expect to see that, as Catholic's been one of the tougher teams in the 6A East so far here as conference play is going.
Yeah, defending 6A East champions. That you would think that would be a game they would win against Sheridan, but Sheridan holding tough with the 7-0 lead at half.
Sheridan defeated the Bears last week in a very, very close game, and from my own experience watching them play, they've got a talented quarterback, and when their quarterback wants to make something happen, they can make it happen. Going over some of our other scores, though, as the Benton Panthers are leading 35-0. But that's going to be the end of our Ackles Carpet One halftime show. I really appreciate everybody tuning into that. We're going to go ahead and get this second half underway, as it's a tie ball game, and I'm expecting some firework finish here in the this final half of play.
Yeah, it ought to be an exciting end to this football game here at Bill Blackwood Field. Just about to get the second half underway as the teams are on for this second half kickoff. The Titans will be getting the ball first. They deferred in the first half.
So it's going to be number 60, Alex Bowman, the sophomore, on to kick the ball away for the Bears. We saw Bowman have a few good kicks last week against Sheridan, as he kicked a 35-yarder that was more than good. So his leg might come in handy later on in this ball game if the Bears get into field goal range. And it's going to be a squib kick, and now the Titans are going to take off with it on the left side, and they're going to get a decent gain out of it, get the ball all the way up to the 40. And so 11:51 is when the Titans are going to take over on offense here in the second half. Let's see if the Bears have made any adjustments since that first half of play on the defensive side of the ball and try to figure out a way to contain Thompson for the Titans. They're going to hand it off the ball up the middle. Ball has some room, but he's going to be hit first by Kanye Williams, and he's going to be taken down, or not taken down. He's going to be tackled by a host of Bears right there, and the whistle's going to be blown, and so that's going to be a play for no gain, and it's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, it's a good start for the Bears defense in this second half to win on first down there, no gain. Sets you up 2nd and 10. That puts your defense in a good spot here to keep this to a 3-and-out.
A good 3-and-out would be huge for momentum for the Bears to start this second half. Ooh, ball's on the ground, bad snap. And now it's Thompson who's just going to take off with it. And he's going to break a couple tackles. Can he get to the first down marker? And he's going to be close. I'm not sure if he's going to be there.
Yeah, going to be real close to that first down marker, depending on the spot. Looks like he's going to be just short, so it is going to be 3rd and about 1.
3rd and 1, and that's exactly what we were talking about with Thompson. It was a bobbled snap, and he still turns it into a huge gain and almost gets a first down out of it.
Yeah, just a broken play, and he just turns it into something positive. It's just something he can do with his athleticism.
So 3 wide receivers to our side. Shotgun formation. Thompson's going to just hand it off the ball. Ball's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to fall forward for a first down. And so right at the 50-yard line, they're going to get a new set of downs.
Just enough for that first down.
Thompson looking to make a change at the line of scrimmage. Same formation. This time he's going to look to pass it left, and he does. He airs it out, and it's intercepted by the Bears. And it's going to be Justin all the way up to about the 15-yard line. He finally taking that. Ball's on the ground, though. Who's got it? The Bears fell on it. Ooh, what a lucky play. Justin Brown with the interception. He was just right under that pass. He didn't really have to make any type of move to make that catch.
Yeah, Thompson needs to put a little more zip on that ball. It just kind of floats out there, and Justin Brown gets underneath it, comes up with the interception.
What a huge play for the Bears to open up this second half of play. Just like that, the Bears have all the momentum. They're in the red zone and looking to score here, put some more points on the board. Hampton hands it off to Sherwin. Sherwin gets it up the sideline, manages to stay in bounds, and he's finally going to get taken down, but I see a flag right around where the tackle was made. This could be a face mask. Holding against the Bears, and that's not what you want to see if you're Coach Houle after you get that great field position from an interception, pushing you back 10 yards. And so now you're behind the 8 ball, 1st and 20. So they're going to be in the I formation. Cleo Penn in the at tailback. He's going to cut it out to the left side. Can he get some room? He does. He squeezes it up the sideline, and then he scurries out of bounds after a 10-yard gain. So that's going to about an 11-yard gain. So now it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Bears.
Yeah, good gain there on first down from Cleo Penn to pick up the penalty yardage. Kind of put them back on schedule, give them a chance here with 2nd and 9.
Hampton hands it off to Penn. Penn's going to try to make a few guys miss, and he does, but he gets out of bounds. I'm not sure if he gained any yardage on that play. He did. He gains about 3 yards, so now it's going to be 3rd and 5. if I'm Coach Houle, I think you might want to kick a field goal here. If you don't convert it here on the third down, I think you might be thinking field goal.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a defensive battle. Points have been a premium. If you trust your field goal kicker, you probably do kick the field goal here. Hopefully we get it on third down here.
This is Woodard trying his hardest to get a first down. Did he get there? I think they might give it to him.
It's going to be real close. It'll depend on the spot.
They're going to say he was brought down at the 4-yard line. The side judge has got his foot right there at the 4-yard line, and that's going to be enough for the first down if that's if that's indeed where they do spot it. And it is. They get the first down. So just like that, they have a new set of downs, 4 yards till they hit pay dirt, and the Bears are knocking at the door. Woodard again up the middle. He's going to fall forward right at about the 1-yard line. So that's going to be 2nd and goal now for the Bears, 1 yard to go. I like what they're doing here, leaning on the back of that tough fullback Woodard.
Yeah, just some bully ball here the last few plays. Fullback dive. See what they do here on the
QB sneak. Hampton into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. And they take the lead. It's going to be 12-6 now before the PAT. With 8:41 left to go in this third quarter, Bears strike first in the second half.
Yeah, man, what a start there for the Bears here in this second half. You get the turnover with the big return, and then you had the penalty, but they don't let it hurt them. They get the yardage back and are able to convert the first down. Later, the touchdown. Take a 12-6 lead in this one. We'll see if they kick the PAT or go for 2. The swinging gate. Looks like they're going to go into PAT formation.
This time they're going to bring out number 60, Alex Bowman, the sophomore. He was money last week. Let's see if he can hit it right here. PAT is up. And it is good. And so just like that, they take a 7-point lead after making the Titans pay for a costly interception. That's exactly what you wanted to see out of your team if you're Coach Houle for the Bears.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you couldn't draw up a better start to the second half. So now you had a great start to the first half with the touchdown drive. First time you touched the football. Come out in the second half, you get an interception, turn that into points. So now we've got to finish out one of these halves. We started well and kind of sputtered in the first half. Now we've got a good start here in the second half. Need to keep this momentum rolling throughout the remainder of this ball game.
Bowman's going to be on to kick this ball away for the Bears as well. Let's see if what they decide to do here is they've been kicking it short. I'm not really sure why they're kicking it short. They must want to keep it away from the return men for the Titans. Kick is away, and it's going to be another squib, and it's going to fall into the hands of one of the upbacks. And he's going to be taken down hard right there. Great tackle by is that number 18 or 16?
Number 18, Matthew West on the tackle.
The junior coming in with flying to the ball and making a big special teams play to keep the momentum on their side. That'll hype up the sideline. Three wide receivers to the far side. Thompson takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself up the middle. Oh, makes a man miss, and he's off to the races all the way up to the 40, 35-30. Makes another man miss. 10-5, touchdown Titans. He's special with his legs, and he just showed you why there. The Bears couldn't even touch him on that play. He was just making some shifty moves, and it resulted in a touchdown for the Titans.
Yeah, you saw the speed right there. You know, we've talked about it at the halftime show. We talked about it in the first half. The Bears have got to do a better job of keeping him contained, make sure he doesn't get to the outside, because when he does, he can do just that right there and take it to the house on you in a hurry.
So the Titans attempt a PAT, and it's no good. So the Bears are going to hold on to a lead just by one. Bears lead at 13-12 after a quick TD from the Titans. The Bears offense gets to come back out onto the field and attempt to extend this lead. What? And they're going to try to squib it. And it's picked up by Joseph Thompson. Thompson's going to take it across the field, though, and he's going to finally cut it up at about midfield and get taken down at about the 38-yard line. So decent field position for the Bears as this offense is going to take the field after scoring on their last attempt. They were running the ball well. I like the bully ball tactics they had going on in the red zone. Let's see if they try to stick with that or maybe air it out a little bit with Tyler Hampton.
Yeah, you saw a lot of the run game after the interception last time. A lot of Cleo Penn and a few times to Zayden Woodard. We'll see if they keep that going here.
They're going to pitch it to Sherwin. Sherwin on the left side. Sherwin's going to cut it upfield. Nice gain right there of about 10 yards. I think that's going to be another first down, and it is. First down Bears right at about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, great blocking over there on the left side by the Bears offensive line. Sherwin had a great lane. He accelerates through the hole and picks up a nice gain for the Bears.
I formation once again for the Bears. Hampton hands it off to Woodard. Woodard's going to just force his way into a hole and fall forward for about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 now for the Bears. So Woodard's the up back. Sherwin in the backfield with Hampton. Shotgun formation. Wide receiver to each side, and they're going to hand it off to Sherwin up the middle. Sherwin is going to get a couple yards before he's finally hit and taken down for a gain of 4. So it's going to be about 3rd and 5 now for the Bears, and looks like they're in no man's land. Wouldn't be surprised if they don't get it here. Wouldn't be surprised if they go for it.
Yeah, probably in 2-down territory, so you keep that in mind with the play call here. You're fine with just getting 2 and 3 yards because you'll come around here on 4th down and pick it up. So we'll see what they do here with the play call. You could also elect to be aggressive, take a shot downfield, feeling confident you can pick up the 4 yards on 4th down.
They're going to hand it off to Sherwin. Sherwin got a good start in the backfield, but he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. So it's 4th down. Let's see what it's decision time now for Coach Houle. So the Bears are in tight here. They're going to reverse it, and I think they fooled them, and they did. They're going to get enough for the first down, but a flag comes flying in behind the play. Most likely it's going to be a holding call. That's unfortunate. When that white hat throws a flag, it's more than likely a holding call. Holding on the Bears. So now if you're Coach Houle, you're probably rethinking what you want to do here.
Yeah, I think now you probably got a punt. Going to be 4th and about 15. Got the 1-point lead. I think you got to punt this one away, try and pin the Titans deep.
So it's Tyler Scott. Punts it away. Not the best punt. It's going to hit the 30, but take a Sylvan Hills bounce, and it's going to get all the way up to about the 10-yard line. I think it might have went a little further. I don't know why they picked it up.
Yeah, great bounce right there for the Bears. That's going to pin the Titans deep inside their own 20 at about the 11-yard line, looks like. Titans are going to have to go the length of the field here if they want to score a touchdown.
.551 left to go in this third quarter of action. Titans put a man in motion. They have 3 wide receivers to the far side now. Thompson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and now he's running with it once again, just like he has been all night long, and he cuts it upfield, and he gets a big gain there, gets all the way up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, gains about 20 yards there on that play. So again, Thompson break and contain, just showing you the speed.
I'm not really sure how you go about stopping this run game from Thompson other than having a QB spy that just follows him around 24/7. But if you don't have anybody that can match his speed, it's just going to be tough.
As again there, Thompson on the run picks up another 10 yards, it looks like. You know, and you may consider committing 1 or 2 extra men to the box, bringing a safety down to get involved in the run game, hopefully help contain Thompson a little bit. It's just real tough on a defense when you have a quarterback that dynamic.
This time they're going to throw it out to the right side, and they're going to get a decent gain out of it. As what you can see that they're doing, they're trying to spread this defense out for the Bears and get them spread out, and they have to make a decision. Do you want to stop Thompson from running the ball, or do you want to cover these wide receivers? And we haven't seen them pay too many times throwing to these wide receivers, but right there they get a gain of about 5 yards. As once again, they're spreading them out as far as they can, trying to create some open lanes for this dynamic quarterback. And there's Thompson. So a little screen pass out there to the right side, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds for a gain of maybe a yard. So now it's 3rd down. Bears have a chance to make a big stop right here, which would be huge as they lead the ball game by only a point in the waning moments of the third quarter.
Yeah, very big 3rd down here, it feels like. This would be huge to come up with a stop, force Jacksonville to make a decision on 4th down.
This time they're in tight. Thompson's just going to run it himself to the right side. Can they get him? And they do. Malachi Summons comes up and makes a huge play in the backfield.
What a play right there from Malachi Summons. Looks like there's some extracurricular activities going on, and a flag does come out.
I'm not sure who this penalty is going to be on, but if it's on the Bears, Coach Hool will not be happy with this one. They had a costly personal foul cost them late in the ball game last week. You don't want to see something like that happen again here this week.
Looks like they're going to call the coaches together.
It doesn't look like it's going to work out for the Bears as Coach Houle is hanging his head in disgust with what he's hearing right now. I'm not sure how this is about to work out. Personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Those penalties offset. So it's going to remain 4th down. So big stand right there for the Bears defense. They got lucky that there was offsetting penalties, because if not, that would have been very bad for the Bears defense. Coach Houle is still out in the middle of the field. I'm not sure what's going on. He's slowly making his way to the sideline over there. All right. So now we're back underway as looks like the Titans are going to attempt to punt it away. And they're going to fake it, and they throw it. And just like I said, they make them pay. They make them pay. They had some extra time to think about what they wanted to do on 4th down. They have Thompson back there punting the ball away. I mentioned it earlier in the ball game, and just like that, they make them pay with a fake punt.
Yeah, it can be a real weapon when your punter is also your starting quarterback, and you saw it right there. They just roll him out to the right, and he completes a nice pass. It makes fake punts real simple when your quarterback is also the punters. It's just really just a normal offensive play, just taking the snap a little deeper.
And he's going to take off with it instantly. Didn't even look downfield. No flag. Oh, and there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure what this flag is going to be. They got into the end zone, but there is a flag on the field. I believe this is going to be taken back.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get him for a holding here. Titans sideline is not happy about it. I think there's multiple flags on the field.
Again, the officials convening with each other, trying to figure out what they want to do here. Holding on the offense. And then we got a horse collar on the defense. So it's going to offset. I don't know if it does it offset and they replay the down? Okay. So they're going to replay first down. It's two back-to-back confusing sets of circumstances for the officials.
Both coaches are asking for explanations. They're going to mark off 10 for the holding and then mark off 15 against the Bears for the horse collar. And I just don't know that I've ever seen an official mark off 10 penalty yards in one direction and then turn around and count 15 the other direction. But that is exactly what just happened here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if the penalty was supposed to offset or not, but they're not going to offset. And we're going to get a fun combination of the penalties here, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Thompson hands it off the ball up the middle. Ball is going to be taken down. It's Keyshawn Jones who brings him down along with number 26, Brady Hester, the junior for the Bears.
Okay, so we had the holding penalty that they marked 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and then the 15 yards gets added to the end of that play for the horse collar. Gives you the scenario we're in now.
They're going to do a screen to the right side. Bears are all over it, but they can't bring him down. They finally bring him down after a short gain of maybe 1. And so that's going to bring up 3rd down now for the Bears. All right, so under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. I believe the Titans are probably in 2-down territory here. And the Bears try to get him in the backfield. And they do. They sling him down. Great tackle right there by number 26. Brady Hester again coming up with a big play on 3rd down. And now it's going to be 4th and long for the Titans. And they have to figure out if they want to go for it or punt it away.
Yeah, big stop right there, but the Bears defense looked like Thompson was going to get away. And number 26 comes up with a big tackle there for the Bears to force this 4th and long. Looks like the Titans are going to go for it.
And it's Thompson as he just takes off with it. This time he's slung down, and they're going to get him with a horse collar. Nice tackle right there by Chris Davis, number 33. I'm not sure if that was a horse collar or not. It was hard to see. It didn't look like much of a horse collar to me. It might be a face mask, too. It was hard to see from this end. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to look at this replay real quick, and I'll see what happened.
Yeah, it's not the usual angle you see the horse collar called. It's usually, running back running away.
That did not look like a horse collar to me whatsoever.
Yeah, it looked like he just kind of got him around the neck, which, is not.
Oh, so they called him for a face mask, which, to the officials' defense, I can't really see the face mask. So, underneath the back of the helmet is a face mask. Reverse. And Malachi Selmans gets back there and makes the first tackle, but then it's going to be number 40, Gabe Martin, the junior, who gets him way deep in the backfield for a huge loss.
Yeah, Malachi Selmans does a nice job staying at home, blowing this play up. And then number 40 comes in to clean it up, Gabe Martin. That's going to put Jacksonville in 2nd and long, and that's going to be the last play of our 3rd quarter.
The Titans are okay with letting the clock run down as they have the ability to score here. They're close to the end zone, but they're deep in behind the sticks now with 2nd and 20. So that's going to do it for our 3rd quarter of action. It's 13-12 Bears, and it's a tie ball game, folks. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, it'll be time for our final quarter of play here on the Sylvan Hill Sports Network.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
It's dogs. Hey, let's get it. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can.
Welcome back, Bears and Titans fans, to our final quarter of action. It's a tight one here, so let's see how this ends up. And they're rolling it out to the left side. Thompson's going to be taken down, though. What a huge play right there by number 26, Brady Hester.
Yeah, Brady Hester sheds the block there in the backfield and makes the tackle for the sack. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Jacksonville Titans.
You're going to need more plays like that if you want to keep him from busting off huge runs like we've seen him do all night long.
Yeah, I think we probably know what's coming here. They're going to look to get Thompson in space and let him do some work with his legs. Bears defense got to do a good job staying at home, maintaining your rush lanes, and keeping him contained.
He's going to throw the ball this time into the air, and it's caught. I'm not sure if he has enough for the first down. He doesn't. He's going to be close. Oh, he's not even going to be close. I was looking at the original marker there. So now it's going to be 4th and 11. 4th and 11 for the Titans, and they're going to elect to go for it.
Yeah, Thompson just kind of floats that ball up there, and his receiver goes up and catches it, but still going to be well short of the first down marker. Going to be 4th and long for the Titans. See if this Bears pass rush can get cranked up here and get Thompson on the ground.
Thompson, he's looking to pass, and he's going to go ahead and take off, and he might get it. And they take him down, but it's enough for the first down. They're going to give it to him. Yep, they're going to give him the first down now. Thompson takes the snap. Now he's going to take it to the right side himself. He fumbled. He fumbled out of the end zone. He fumbled that ball before it went in the end zone, and it went out of bounds. I do not know how that's not a touchback right now. That is insane.
Yeah, they're going to call it a touchdown. That's a bang play. Looks like they're going to talk about it.
I would talk that over. That dude fumbled that ball, and I watched it. He fumbled it before he crossed that goal line. Wow. All right, so they're going to go for 2 here. 18-13 Titans. Thompson's just going to take it himself. And he's in there. He's in there, and now they lead the ball game by 8. Oh, my mistake, 7. Can't do math here tonight. 10:21 left to go in this final quarter of action. The Bears have got to answer right now. So this Bears defense doesn't really have an answer for Thompson. So if you're Coach Houle, you've got to have some points from your offense because this might turn into a shootout here in this final quarter.
Yeah, this feels like a drive. The Bears have definitely got to go down and score a touchdown. The defense has had really not much of an answer for Thompson tonight. So if you can't score here and you put him right back on the field, that could be trouble.
squib kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. Goes out of bounds, and so the Bears are going to have great field position at the 40-yard line. I appreciate everybody tuning into our broadcast here tonight. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up and subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it here at the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We love bringing you guys the Bears football week in and week out, and all the other Bears sports throughout the year. And if you're interested in taking advantage of some of our available sponsorships, please feel free to reach out to us at our Twitter page, Sylvan Hills Sports Network, or our YouTube page or our Facebook page, the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. After a Malachi Sherwin run for about 4 or 5 yards, it's going to be second down now for the Bears. Rivera is going to be brought down for a loss there, big loss. And so now it's going to be third down for the Bears.
Yeah, Rivera's got to plant his foot and get upfield a little sooner there. I think he's trying to string that play out too wide, trying to get to the outside. Got to plant your foot, get north and south, and get what you can. That's going to put the Bears in a tough spot, 3rd and 9. This feels like a must convert here.
Hampton looking to throw it. He's going to sling it. It was in the hands of his receiver, number 81, Lacoby Brent, but he couldn't hang on to it. And so now it's going to be 4th down, and Coach Houle is probably going to elect to punt. Scott punts it away. Pretty nice punt. It's going to hit at the 30, but take a good Titans bounce, and they're going to just go ahead and jump on top of it at the 36-yard line. Titans get another shot at points here with 8:50 left to go in this final quarter of play.
Yeah, the Bears defense has got to dig in here and find a way to come up with a stop. If the Titans score another touchdown here, it's going to be a tough hole to climb out of for the Bears. So it's a big possession here for this defense.
They're going to hand it off the ball up the middle. Ball is going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. That was a nice hit right there from Brady Hester. We've been saying his name a lot here in the past few minutes. It feels like he's been all over the field for this Bears defense and making some plays.
Yeah, he's played a nice football game tonight, especially here in the second half.
Hampton gets it to the left side for a quick pass out. And they're going to have some room all the way up to the 50-yard line, but a flag comes out, and that's going to be holding on the Titans. And so that's going to push them back, and that's going to push them back for a decent amount of yards right there.
is going to be holding against the Titans, and then a face mask against the Bears, and those penalties are going to offset. That's awfully similar to the horse collar holding scenario we had on the last drive, but different result nonetheless. Going to be 2nd and 9 for the Titans.
And Thompson's just going to take off, and he's going to, of course, have some room on the left side. He's speedy, man. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. The Bears have a chance to make a big stop here. So 3 wide receivers to our side. Thompson is going to look to – he's probably just going to take off. Nope, he throws the ball, and did he make the catch? They're going to say he made the catch for the 1st down. Thompson hands it off the ball up the middle. He's got all sorts of running room. Gets enough for another 1st down for the Titans. Thompson hands it off the ball again. This time, ball's met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to fall forward for another for this time for a 1st down. So new set of downs for the Titans. Handing it off again. Oh, this time he's going to keep it on the right side, and he's quick. Man, he's going to get another 1st down for the Titans. Who? They had a good team. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Handing it off the ball up the middle.
This clock is starting to become a concern for the Bears. You're looking at 5.5 minutes left in the game, and the Titans are threatening here to go up 2 scores. So this Bears defense needs to come up with a stop and needs to come up with a stop in a hurry.
Thompson's going to keep it himself. This time he's taken down from behind.
Like it was number 1, Joseph Thompson, on the tackle.
It was Joseph Thompson. So now it's 3rd and 5 for the Titans. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. Ball's going to make a few men miss and try to reach out for that first down marker, and I think they're going to give it to him. They are, and they give it to him. They give him the first down. So with 4:24 left in this ball game, the Titans are knocking at the door and will definitely put it out of reach if they get some points here. They're going to hand it off the ball on the left side. Ball is finally going to get pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 4. Thompson keeps it himself on the right side. He's going to be taken down. I think that might be a first down for the Titans.
Going to be real close to another first down. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Going to be first and goal from about the 5.5, 6 yard line. Under 3 minutes to go in this ball game.
Ball cuts it up. I'm going to say he's down at the 1 yard line. Second down now for the Titans. That's a touchdown, Titans, as they extend their lead with 1:43 left to go in this ball game. They just, more than likely, the Titans have just put it out of reach.
That's going to give the Titans a 13-point lead pending this PAT. 1 minute and 43 seconds left to go in the game. That's likely a hole that the Bears cannot climb out of.
And they get it in for 2. The Titans, it's been a smart decision by the Titans all night long. They don't even want to give the ball to Rivera or let Coach Hull do any type of trickery on the kickoffs. They're just kicking it straight out of bounds. They're willing to let them go get the ball at the 40. Hampton takes a snap, looking to pass it on. He's going to just take it off by himself, and he's going to get taken down at the 40-yard line. Hampton's just going to take off, get a couple yards with his legs, gets out of bounds. The clock's still running, though, so I guess are they going to say he didn't go out of bounds? So, yeah, they're just letting the clock run right now.
He was forced out of bounds, so that's not going to stop the clock.
No, I think the clock's supposed to stop.
It goes because he was forced out of bounds. His forward progress wasn't stopped out of bounds.
Is that how that? I don't think that's a high school thing. I thought that was only an NFL thing. Yeah, they're messing. They're gonna fix the clock. They just let a good 40 seconds tick off the clock there. So they're going to set it back to 56 seconds. I thought he went out of bounds at about a minute 05, but they're 111. See, like I said, they let like 40 seconds go off that clock when they should have stopped it. Hampton gets rid of the ball, and he's going to fall on it. They're going to say he stepped. They're going to say he fell out of bounds. I'm not sure. Hampton gets rid of the ball, and they're going to say it's incomplete. Hampton gets the ball away to Rivera. Rivera's going to make a man miss and get. And I thought he stepped out of bounds, but they're going to say he finally gets taken down. No one's hurt. I don't know why they're not letting the clock run. Timeout Bears. He's going to get the ball away. They're going to say it's complete. It is. Rivera's going to make the catch right around the 35-yard line. So Bears are going to take another timeout. So they're going to have one timeout left after this one. Hampton's going to take off, but he's going to be sacked. Nowhere to go. And now the Bears are going to take their final timeout of the ball game. Hampton rolls to the right. Gets it out to Rivera, who makes the catch. They have to reset the clock now once again. Hampton, deep ball in the end zone, intercepted by the Titans. So that's going to be the end of our ball game as the Bears fall to the Titans 28-13. I appreciate everybody tuning into our broadcast here tonight. I want to go ahead and remind everyone that we do have sponsorships available for our broadcast for football, basketball, baseball, for the future sports for the rest of the season. So if you are interested in taking advantage of these available sponsorships, please reach out to us on our Twitter page, Facebook page, YouTube page, anywhere you can, or the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. And I also want to give a big shout-out to Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, who's been sponsoring us for the beginning years of our broadcast of last year and this year, sponsoring our halftime show. They've been a big help in getting Natural State Sports up off the ground, so we really appreciate them. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into our ball game here tonight. We really appreciate it. Tune in next Friday for some more Bears football here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.